Hi guys, this is Tim with InflatableOffice and EventOffice, and I want to show you a little bit about security, permissions, and positions inside InflatableOffice. This is something that we get a lot of questions about and confusion over. There are a lot of people that will have worker accounts. They may be the administrator or the main person at the company, and they log in with their worker account and they try to make an edit to a worker or create a worker, and they're upset because they're not able to set certain permissions or positions. These are positions here, or they're not able to set certain permissions. And the reason why we do that is because it's a security issue. So if you don't have the permissions or the positions of someone you're trying to edit, then it's a concern because you could potentially give that profile more permission and more positions than you're allowed to deal with. And then you could hijack that profile and use it to see things that you weren't supposed to see. Same thing with creating. We don't let you create a worker that has more permission or more positions than you have. So what I like to tell people when you're dealing with permissions and positions, a lot of times it's going to be best just to log in as your main admin account login. That main admin account login will have access to do all of those things without any issue. Otherwise, you need to make sure that your worker account has all the permissions and positions that you want to be able to assign to people. That's the other option. So one of the things too that I wanted to make clear, this is something that we did new on our new site here. So you can search for permissions. So let's see if I search for permission. So this was a new one that we added, a new permission that we've added, and you can see that it's set to none. So anytime we add a new feature, a lot of times it'll come with a permission, and that permission will be set to none for all of your worker accounts because we don't know who you want to have access for that. So you'll have to, as an admin, log in and set those permissions when you see those new features come out if you want to actually use them. Now, the other thing that we'll try to do at times is we'll try to actually anticipate, or if it's very clear that someone should have a certain permission, like let's say in the case of reports, let's say we were doing reports before, people could access reports from the leads page, and there wasn't a separate thing yet. And when we add the separate report area, we might want to go ahead and say, well, everybody who had access to leads technically had report access before, so we should give them access now. So we could potentially say that anyone with leads in your company would get reports access. So it'd be the same. So there are occasions when we'll try to do that if it makes sense and if it's very clear, and we'll set those for you. But in general, we prefer for you to set those, especially when it isn't clear. So I know there's a lot of permissions in here, so if you need to search for a permission, this is how you do it. You just kind of type in what you want here, and then it'll find the permission. The other thing you can do is copy permissions. So if you are setting up a new employee and you know that they're going to be needing the same permissions as another worker, you just look up the worker, you click the worker, and it's going to set the same permissions down here that from the other worker. So those are some quick ways to deal with all these permissions that you have here. Same thing with positions. Positions, it's going to behave very similar, where you need to have those same positions. Same thing with multi-location accounts. If you don't have access to certain locations of the worker you're trying to edit, then it's going to behave differently. So again, in most cases when you're dealing with location permission, positions, and other permissions within the software, you're always best to do that from the main admin login. So anyway, I hope that that explains how some of our security works here in InflatableOffice with the workers' accounts. And if you need more helps or tips and tricks, you can always ask. Thanks.